Max was walking on the beach on a sunny day. Today was his fishing trip. He couldn't wait to get away. He strode down the boardwalk to meet his friend at the dock. His friend Danny was preparing the boat to ensure that the vessel would float. Max greeted Danny with a wave of his hand, and Danny waved back, ready to leave the land. Max put on his life jacket while boarding the yacht. Meanwhile, Danny untied the knot. Then he started the motor with the turn of the key. Now, it was time to fish out on the big blue sea. To show off his boat, Danny went faster. When it came to watercraft, he thought he was the master. He rushed to the left and rushed to the right. Max, meanwhile, held on for dear life. The boat took a turn way too swift. Max fell into the ocean. He was now adrift. Danny then realized his mistake. He reversed the boat to put on the brakes. Meanwhile, Max was yelling for help.
Help! Help!
Then he saw a sight that caused him to yelp.
Boo!
A great big shark was circling the lad. The situation was getting pretty bad. Danny zoomed closer to rescue his friend, but he feared that this was the end. The shark swam round and round his prey. Max desperately wanted to see another day. Just in time, Danny scared off the threat, and Max climbed into the boat, soaking wet. To make amends, Danny gave Max the wheel. Max thought this was a fair deal, so Max took the boat further from the shore. They had the vast ocean to explore. The boat finally came to a halting stop, and Max lowered the anchor with a great plop. Danny grabbed the poles and bait. Now they'd sit and fish and wait. Danny was the first to have a bite, and the fish put up such a major fight. He reeled in the line, excited as could be. This was fish number 1 for Max and Danny. Meanwhile, Max waited for his catch. He was hoping to pull in a really big batch. He felt a tug on his line, and Max reeled it in only to find on the end of his hook was an old tire. "Where did that come from?" he inquired. He cast his line back in a second time, and Danny was on fish number 9. Max felt another tug and began to reel. He was so excited he couldn't sit still. But to his dismay, it wasn't a fish. It was a lobster. That wasn't his wish. The lobster broke free and started to pinch. Max threw it overboard with a flinch. Frustrated now, he tried again. And Danny was on fish number 10. Max waited and waited to reel in his prize. He hoped for a fish, the largest in size. Finally, his line began to move all around. He was so nervous, his heart began to pound. He could see the fish now just under the sea. But a shark came up and had the fish with glee. The shark opened its mouth large and wide. It gobbled the fish right before Max's eyes. Max held onto his pole with all his might, but the shark snapped the line and swam out of sight. Max was angry, but wanted another go. The score between Danny and he was 14-0. After a while, his line went taut. Perhaps now, he found the magic spot. Once again, he reeled in a fish, and once again, he was filled with anguish. An octopus came up from the bottom of the sea, and Max dreaded that this was the finale. It grabbed the fish and pulled on the line. Max knew the creature's design. The octopus, with the fish, swam out of sight. Max was furious at this horrible plight. He threw in his line again once more. Max would not let 0 be his final score. After a while, he felt a great weight. Whatever it was, had taken the bait.
Whoa! Oh!
Max brought in the catch as fast as he could, just in case something ate his fish for food. Only it was no fish. It was instead a great chest. Max was exhausted and needed a rest, but he finished bringing in his catch instead.
Whoa!
Could it really be a treasure chest from the seabed?
Oh, yeah.
Once the box was in the boat, they decided to go. Danny pulled up the anchor, and Max drove them home. After a while, they arrived at the docks and tied up the boat and unloaded the box. After a few minutes, they opened the lock, then raised up the lid. And both were in shock. Neither one of them could believe his eyes. Gold and jewels were their prize. An old fisherman saw the whole thing. He offered the friends to capture the scene. Max and Danny gave the man some of the treasure. The fisherman thanked them beyond all measure. And thus, despite the hardships of their day at sea, the two friends went to their homes as happy as could be.